Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EverQuest 2. And on this episode, we're going to continue with this dark elf right here in front of us. He's had us collect two different samples of dust from two different type of creatures. One, it looks like it's infected with some kind of disease. The other one not. He has it controlled, obviously. So we're going to talk to him and see what he has in store for us now.
Hello.
Do you have the dust? Yes, here you go. My thanks. I can now run some of my first test to see if, I wasn't exactly expecting this. What happened? I assumed the wisps were affected by the warp front spires because they are naturally attuned to the arcane energies emitted by the spires. And yet, here is an impure sample of soil from one of the wisplings. I wonder if the very earth itself isn't being affected by the energies of the spire. So you think the spire might be affecting everything? I'm unsure. Maybe the wisp augmented the soil. I can't be certain without more samples. What kind of samples? Perhaps the spire is not a conduit, as I originally hypothesized. I will require rocks from the warpfront spire, as well as from the Harrow Glade. I'll go collect the rocks. Other materials, level 12, and you get at least 2 silver. Probably going to be more than that, though. Waste no time. I'll be back. You can do your best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression there if you want. Let's see, where's my friend? He's over here somewhere. So let's go to our map and let's see what he's doing. We'll move it off to the side. So he's headed in the wrong direction. It's actually down this way over here. But we'll have to go all the way around again. Because if you go down here, there's no way to connect it. You actually have to go around the mountain. So again, you can run through all this, but make sure if you have a pet, he doesn't get stuck back here. Starting at 300 platinum zone. Wow, that's a nice little item. If you look at an item like this and it has a level requirement on it, and say this one's a level 100 requirement, you won't see the stats that a level 100 is going to get off of that. You see the stats that you would get off of wearing that item at your level. And you obviously can't wear that item, but that doesn't stop you from seeing the stats. So the stats are actually like 3 or 4 times higher than what you're looking at, because you're just not high enough to do it. So let's see. These are the rock samples I need to gather. And it's a good thing these guys are not ready to attack, so we can get as many of these as we need. There's earth, so we don't need that. Here we go. I need rock samples from near the waypoint spires as well. And we'll get those in a second. But we need 3 over here. Let's see, is that named up again? It's always good to check to see if he is. No, oh, there he is right there. Clear Shine. I'll take that guy out. Level 11 with 1 arrow up. An arrow up is something you need to be aware of. They have 1 arrow, 2 arrow, and 3 arrows. And the more arrows they are, the harder they are than the level that you show. So a level 11 with 1 arrow up is probably equivalent to a level 12. Not always exactly. If you do 2 arrows up, it's not going to be equivalent to 13, and 3 arrows to 14. But they do get significantly harder the more arrows they have. The other way is if they have heroic next to their name. My suggestion would be to simply walk away, because heroic creatures are incredibly stronger than regular creatures of the same level. If they're heroic with 3 arrows up, they're going to be incredibly difficult, so much so that they're really not worth it. They're going to give you basically the same amount of experience, they're just harder to kill. And unless you need those specific creatures that are heroic for a quest, I would suggest really not doing it. But they will offer better loot for the most part, and you can get better loot in the long run, because usually they are surrounding or blocking the entrance to something even better. Not always though, but just something to be aware of. Try to stay away from heroics if at all possible. Come around the side, because there should be yeah, there's one over here. So they don't always have to be within the little bluish green area that they specified for you. So just keep that in mind. And he's getting attacked over here. Thankfully he has his pet to kind of get the aggro off, but we'll help him out here in a second. Let's go ahead and kill this stuff. Oh no, it's froze. Getting a little bit of lag here for some reason tonight. You know, you are playing on a server, and when they have issues, unfortunately that means you will have issues. But Sony's pretty good. You don't normally have too much lag that often. I'm playing another game, Path of Exile, and that one is a free-to-play game, and it has tremendous amounts of lag on that server. I'm not sure why, but it's crazy. So check the quest. It says to return to the guy and turn back in. So that's what we're going to do next after we loot this little collection. And in case you're wondering why these are like bluish, purplish, it's because there's a festival going on. There's a festival every month in a different city. If you go there and you do the festival, there's collections, there's quests to do. Everybody can participate no matter what level you are. So if you're level 1, you can help out. If you're a level 95 or 100, you can help out. And the rewards are all the same. They make it not to basically get experience, which you will get experience from doing them. They made them so that you will have fun. It's like a little holiday event going on. They want everybody to be able to participate and get some loot. And the loot really is just coins that you can turn in for, some fun stuff like different kinds of food or temporary items that disappear when you log off. Or you can spend a little bit more and buy some house items. House items are not going to help you progress the game faster, but it is kind of a cool little aspect to the game that a lot of people really enjoy. So it's just something nice to try out. And you can see like these little lanterns floating around. You can buy those and put those in your houses. So it's a very cool little thing.
Hello.
Do you have the samples? Yes, I do. Other materials, level 12, 3 silver and 91 copper. And you can see another feather above his head, so he has another quest. So we'll come back to this on the next episode, guys. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you like these episodes, I just ask that you take a few seconds and hit the like button, subscribe. It definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next episode, guys.